Can I describe the weirdest or ugliest penis?
The ugliest penis I've ever seen.
The weirdest and ugliest penis. Did you see my face drop as soon as you said that?
Oh.
Oh, man.
Aww.
Oh my god, I've seen so many ugly penises.
I've seen some gross penises before, but I'm open-minded, you know, I'll still suck it.
It's not like I like ugly penises. It's just you never know what a guy's working with.
Everybody's body is beautiful and perfect in its own way, and you should love what you got no matter what, because it's what you got, and you should not be ashamed of that. But I will describe a penis that I've seen that didn't look like the other penises that I've seen in person. How about that? Should I go there? I don't like to body shame.
Well, I feel bad. I'm like, oh my god, this poor man probably never gets good pussy. I might as well just do it if he's nice to me. I mean, fuck it.
Don't be offended.
I worked with this dude named Silicone Tex, and he has a thing for injecting silicone into his penis, and it makes it blow up like a balloon. It kind of looks like a giant pig in a blanket, like hot dog with a pastry around it. It's just blubbery and very strange.
Did you do anything to...
So sometimes when I'm working online and I'm camming, sometimes guys like to come on and they want me to see their cam. They want me to see their dick or whatever. Every now and then you get this guy who comes in, and you know his username is like horsecock69, and I like, you know, like he'll pay me and I'll open his cam and it's like a dick like this fucking big, and he's just like sitting there like masturbating it with his hand like this, and I'm just like, there's a size limit when it's just too big.
It has like little spots on the penis part. It's like discolored, and then there's like hair in the back part of the dick, and it kind of goes up to the tip a little bit, so it's like out, but there's hair at the bottom of the dick.
I mean, I am a cam girl. We do have Twitter. We get a lot of dick pics. Super hairy. Like Bigfoot sent me a dick pic, and then it was kind of curled.
It was on the interwebs, where I frequently visit, sent to me without my permission, and it looked like someone had smashed it in a car door, like a Play-Doh Fun Factory accident, and it was really crooked. It looked like it was hitchhiking, but not in a good way. I still think about it, and then the balls weren't in the proper proportion. The ratio was completely off, and then it was extra thick curly hair, and it was this weird, like Neapolitan ice cream colored dick where it starts out white, then it's pink, then it's chocolate. It couldn't make up its mind. It was a Technicolor dick of terribleness.
The weirdest, strangest, ugliest one is a dirty penis. It doesn't matter if it's small, it doesn't matter if it's big. If it is dirty and it's just uncleaned, especially uncut guys, shout out to you. Pull it back, wipe, scrub. There should be no, oh my god, yeah, I've had nightmares. Guys who are uncut, they tend to be an advocate, like, oh, I have so much more sensation, it's great, like cut guys, sucks for them. Pull it back, clean your dick, it'll be great.
Once I turned a guy down because he was uncircumcised and he didn't clean out the part, like in the folds. And we were like about to go, I was about to give him a blowjob, and I looked at it and I was like, this is like combination so disgusting and so disrespectful that he didn't clean. It's like this weird cheese shit that just exists if you don't clean it. It was disgusting.
I had an encounter with a penis that was like sandy. The texture of it was so, it was almost like some kind of dry skin or something was, I don't know, but it was very like, it would hit the back of my throat and it felt like I was just like sucking on a sand pop.
I used to admin for like big dick groups on Kick and stuff. So I've seen like a lot of wieners, and then like of course, you know, you get random dick pics, you know, just for being a woman on the internet. Lucky me. One that I remember that was particularly traumatizing was a guy, he was like an uncut guy, And, you know, and he sent a picture and he was real proud of himself, but like all, like, you know, his foreskin was pulled back and all underneath was head cheese. It was just a big fat ring of it. And I was just like,
a man with 2 penises? I listened to him on also Kira's podcast, I'm pretty sure. Because I listened to it first, so I didn't see the penis, and I was trying to imagine how there were 2 penises on his body. They're like this way, they're not like on top of each other. And he can pee out both of them, but he has a dominant side.
I had a girlfriend come with me once, and she was telling me, right before I was about to do my scene, funny enough, that the guy she had been with the week before had a penis like it was a hammerhead shark. And so I was like, oh man, I hope, you know, I mean, I hope, I just remember silently praying, I hope I never have a hammerhead shark penis.
The weirdest one I've seen is this one that was like a Neapolitan, you know? It was like brown, pink, and then white, or however it goes. And but I think the guy had a birthmark. That was the situation on it. That was the weirdest.
It was like a dick pic that I had seen. The dude's dick, it curved like this. It was like brown from like only like halfway up, like only like 2 inches into the base. It's still brown, and then like it's like a sharp line, and then the rest of the dick was like pink. It just looked very like unappealing and kind of like scary. Because I was just staring at it for forever. I'm like, why? The way it was bent, it wasn't like, oh, it's like a little slight curve, you know? Like, no, it was like pointing, like it was going.
Back in my OkCupid days, I would collect dick pics. I mean, I didn't ever ask for them, but, you know, people would just send them to me. And so I saved them so that I could share them with my friends. And by far, the scariest dick I've ever seen was this like fucking elephant trunk that like turned left, and I was like, we're never meeting in real life.
It's like a 90-degree angle. Okay? I'm not even joking, like a full 90-degree angle. I really feel like that's not fair. You can't just be walking around not warning people about it. So it was 90 degrees. Like it looked like it got like bent or like hit with a pan. I don't know how that happened. It was completely bent. Like a 90 degree, it wasn't even curved. That was one of the weirdest ones.
Okay, so it was actually, I mean, it wasn't the ugliest, it was a penis with character. It was a long time ago. I was dating this guy. He had like 8 piercings in his penis. And then in addition to the 8 piercings, he also had like flames tattooed all up and down his dick. So it was a very decorative penis. He didn't have a very big penis, so I think that was probably, I figured he had to make the most out of it. And I will say, the piercings added a lot of sensation. It kind of felt like you were having sex with like a penis with like a sex toy on top of it, you know? And I have to say that what he lacked in inches, he made up for in character.
I saw a micro penis one time. It was strange. I didn't know what I was looking at. It took me a second. Like, it took a couple of double takes of like, oh, that's what that is.
I've seen a lot of ugly, weird, strange penises, usually attached to fucking cuckolds, because they're like really little tiny, like, and sometimes they'll have like huge bowls, but their dick is literally like that big. Their dick is Donald Trump size. Little teeny tiny. It's just really disgusting, especially like when they're not clipped and they're that tiny. It's just like this weird hanging skin with a belly button or something.
The ones that you can't even tell it's a penis. Like, it's so short that it's just like, you know, just nothing there. I think that's the ugliest, I think, personally.
This guy that I was having sex with, and his dick was so small, like micro penis, that like I didn't know the term for micro penis then, so I just called it a button penis. Like like you could probably like push it inside if you tried. There was like no shaft, it was just the head. Oh, poor man.
I saw one penis that was literally like a button. I don't know how to explain that. The head was the size of a dime, and there was no length. Like there's maybe like some skin hanging, and I had never been so confused in my whole life. And I've seen those maybe 3 times in my whole life, and I've had a lot of dick. And those guys are usually the biggest fucking assholes. So when a guy acts really mean like that, I'm like, you probably have a button dick.
About that big. So about that big. Yeah. That big. Okay, I don't like shaming people for their body, but I will say this. That person later decided to ask me if I would shoot POV blowjobs with him. If you're not picturing what I'm picturing right now, the guy holds the camera. There's no way you could have seen anything except for my forehead bouncing off his fucking stomach. So, I politely declined.
Oh my gosh, I get ugly penises all the time from customers who like small penis humiliation. It's almost as if they have to enjoy small penis humiliation because they know their dicks are just fucking ugly and disgusting. And I have this one repeating person, and he likes to send me pictures of his dick and me talk a bunch of crap about it, and it literally looks like a belly button. Like it's like sunken in. It's like there's no inches to it. Where's the length? I don't know. It's not there. I don't know. It's like
well, this is actually my specialty. I do a lot of like cock and ball torture and small penis humiliation. So I get the dudes with those gross little like micro dicks all the time. I think they're hilarious. Lots of fun to beat up. Get my dumb face on. Your cock is fucking pathetic. It's puny and it's disgusting, and you couldn't pay me enough to touch it.
I get dick pics all the time. I try not to look at them, but I think there's just like, there's variations of like abnormally long and skinny, or really like short and fat, or it's just always like weird combos of like those two things that like could be, like it's a weird color, your balls are bigger than your dick, or I've seen so many dicks. I don't think anything phases me anymore.